Jasmine Pineda's world has once again been turned upside down. The fiery Panamanian star of 90 Day Fiancé has reportedly been ordered to leave the United States and return to Panama following a court decision that has left fans in absolute shock. For months, speculation swirled around Jasmine's immigration status and her tumultuous relationship with Gino Palazzolo. Now, it appears the worst has happened. A deportation order has been issued, and Jasmine has allegedly been told to pack her bags and go home. According to several insiders close to the production, Jasmine's visa status came under review after a series of legal complications and alleged document inconsistencies surfaced. These issues were reportedly connected to her K-1 visa application process and some discrepancies that immigration officials couldn't ignore. While TLC and Jasmine herself have yet to confirm the details officially, multiple fan pages and leaked social media screenshots suggest that Jasmine was asked to leave the country within weeks. Many fans remember how emotional Jasmine was during her early appearances on 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days. Her move to Michigan was supposed to be a fresh start, a new life with Gino after years of long-distance love and countless on-screen fights. But behind the cameras, things were apparently falling apart fast. Sources claim that Jasmine's fiery temper and public outbursts, both on and off the show, made her relationship with Gino unstable. Their frequent arguments, often involving accusations, jealousy, and emotional breakdowns, didn't just affect their relationship but may have drawn unwanted attention to her legal status. Adding to the chaos, a court in Michigan reportedly received a petition linked to Jasmine's residency and marital proof. When investigators dug deeper, inconsistencies appeared in certain documentation that had been used to maintain her visa status. While these claims remain unofficial, the rumors have gained credibility after Jasmine posted an emotional apology video to her fans earlier this week. In that tearful post, Jasmine said, "I never wanted things to end like this. I made mistakes and I'm paying the price. Please don't hate me. I love the United States and I love Gino, but sometimes life doesn't go the way we want." The video, now deleted, sent social media into meltdown. Fans immediately began flooding her Instagram and Reddit threads, demanding answers. Some expressed sympathy, while others accused her of manipulating Gino for fame and financial stability. Gino himself has stayed quiet, which is only fueling more rumors. Some insiders claim that Gino refused to defend Jasmine in court, believing that their relationship had already reached the point of no return. Others insist that Gino did everything he could, even hiring legal help, but Jasmine's past mistakes made the case too complicated to fix. According to fan reports, Jasmine is expected to return to Panama within days. Production sources close to TLC suggested that filming for upcoming episodes of Happily Ever After had to be suspended, as producers scrambled to figure out how to handle the storyline. The sudden twist could change the trajectory of Jasmine and Gino's narrative entirely, possibly ending their reality TV journey. Fans of the franchise are divided. Many argue that Jasmine's volatile behavior was entertaining but crossed the line too often. Others believe she's being unfairly treated and that TLC exploited her for ratings without offering any real support. One fan tweeted, "Jasmine may be dramatic, but she's human. She loved Gino. TLC used her pain for views, and now she's left with nothing." Another replied, "She brought this on herself. You can't expect to yell, cheat, and manipulate on national TV and think it won't catch up to you." It's not the first time a 90 Day Fiancé star has faced legal or immigration issues. Over the years, several cast members, including Mohamed Jbailai and Larissa dos Santos Lima, have dealt with deportation scares and visa complications. But Jasmine's case hits differently because of her intense emotional presence and her undeniable popularity. Viewers watched her evolution from a confident, outspoken woman to a vulnerable partner struggling to hold on to love. Despite her flaws, many fans saw a raw, relatable side of Jasmine. That's why this deportation news feels so heartbreaking. Behind the scenes, it's believed that Jasmine has been reaching out to TLC executives for help, hoping they might intervene or at least clarify her public image. However, production insiders told online tabloids that TLC has distanced itself, citing personal legal matters as something the network cannot interfere with. Meanwhile, in Panama, Jasmine's family is reportedly preparing for her arrival. Her mother, who appeared briefly on the show, is said to be heartbroken but relieved that Jasmine will be home safely. Local Panamanian media outlets have already begun covering her story, turning her deportation into a nationwide talking point. Gino, on the other hand, has been spotted in Michigan running errands alone, fueling speculation that their relationship is truly over. Paparazzi photos show him wearing his signature hat, looking downcast and avoiding questions about Jasmine's status. Some 90 Day Fiancé fans believe TLC might spin this shocking turn into a redemption storyline for Jasmine, perhaps featuring her life back in Panama. Others think this could mark the permanent end of her reality TV career. Social media remains divided, with hashtags like #JusticeForJasmine and #SendHerHome trending simultaneously. One side sees her as a victim of harsh immigration systems. The other calls her a manipulator who finally faced consequences. As of now, Jasmine has deactivated most of her online profiles, except for a fan-run page that claims to have spoken to her privately. In one alleged message, Jasmine wrote, "I'm heartbroken, but maybe this is God's plan. I'll start again. I'm not done yet." Whether this marks a new chapter or the end of Jasmine's American dream, one thing is certain: her story continues to captivate millions. Love her or hate her, Jasmine Pineda's fiery personality and emotional honesty have made her one of the most unforgettable figures in 90 Day Fiancé history. The court's order may have sent her back to Panama, but her impact on the show and on fans will linger for years to come. 90 Day. The Last Resort star Gino Palazzolo is worried about the future of his marriage with Jasmine Pineda. The reality couple met online in 2019 and tied the knot in June 2023. Since then, their relationship has seen numerous challenges. While Pineda seems to think that bringing in a third person into their dynamic will fix everything, Palazzolo isn't exactly on board with her idea. 90 Day. The Last Resort Season 2 sees 5 couples from the franchise embark on an intensive retreat to save their relationships. On the show's December 23, 2024 episode, the couples had to answer many questions about their intimate lives. During the discussion, Pineda confessed that one of her wildest fantasies involved being in an open relationship. Pineda went on to explain that the main issue in her relationship with Palazzolo was their sex life. So, she thinks having someone else satisfy her needs could be good for them. While Palazzolo was interested in the idea of a threesome to fulfill his fantasies, he soon understood that Pineda wasn't thinking along those lines. During a confessional, he expressed his frustration over his wife wanting to sleep with other men. "Maybe we're in a lot more trouble than I thought we were," confessed Palazzolo. This wasn't the first time Pineda expressed feeling unsatisfied in her marriage with Palazzolo. During the December 9, 2024 episode of 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort, she confessed that was compromising on her independence with her husband. In the episode, the couples were tasked with carrying rocks that symbolized the weight they carried in their relationships. As part of the exercise, Pineda had a heart-to-heart with Palazzolo in the middle of Arizona's wilderness and told him that she felt unappreciated and unhappy in their relationship. Pineda told Palazzolo that all she wanted was his support and to feel like he valued her. However, Palazzolo immediately became defensive and claimed that he had been supporting Pineda emotionally and financially for a long time. The conversation took an uncomfortable turn as Pineda told her husband that she gave up the independence she used to have in Panama when she moved to the US to be with him. The reality TV star talked about how excited she was to get her driver's license because she thought it would enable her to do things on her own. She added that Palazzolo needed to get her a car because she didn't want to keep depending on him. "I want to feel free again," added Pineda. Palazzolo, on the other hand, refused to comply with his wife's demand and claimed that she never appreciated anything he did for her. 90 Day Fiancé star Jasmine Pineda is currently in the headlines because of her chaotic storyline with American native Gino Palazzolo. They are giving jaw-dropping drama to the world, while fans are sure that they aren't two peas in a pod. Amid all this, the Panama native earned the title of Beauty with Brains. Fans were impressed with her knowledge initially, but soon started doubting her claims. Hence, Jasmine felt the urgent need to prove herself. Recently, she took to her social media and shut everyone's mouth by sharing solid proof of her being a teacher in the past. What is it? Jasmine Pineda claimed that she was an English literature teacher in Panama before meeting Gino. She explained that she is the only bilingual person in her family who knows English and her native language as well. The celeb has also talked about how her mother used to bring her favorite singers' movies, books, and CDs in English. Hence, the 90 Day Fiancé star developed an interest in the language and ended up being a teacher of it. Jasmine even claimed that she used to earn $3,000 from her teaching jobs alone. But as per Jasmine, she ended up losing her teaching job when Gino's ex-partner sent her nude pictures to her workplace. Hence, now she only has some sweet memories from her teaching past. Recently, the 90 Day Fiancé star took to Instagram and posted a picture in which she stood in front of a smartboard as a proud lecturer. Pineda captioned the snap, "Teacher Jasmine," and revealed that this snap was from 2019. Several viewers took to the comment section and sympathized with Jasmine for losing her job. However, a troller was quick to comment, "I'm scared of what you're teaching them." The Panama native also didn't leave the chance and corrected the user's grammar by replying, "You're teaching them." Hence, Jasmine proved that she surely was an English teacher in the past. A known face from 90 Day Fiancé, Jasmine Pineda, might not be wise in matters related to her heart, but she surely comes from an intellectual background. Fans couldn't believe their eyes when the celeb recently opened up about all the degrees she has. As per Jasmine, she has 7 degrees. As she was an English teacher, she has a BA in English Literature. Then she also has Educational Dynamics and Methodology Masters in Higher Education and Pedagogy. Moreover, Pineda claims that she is a postgraduate as well. Pineda revealed that she has a degree in Diverse Education and technical degree in Accounting. But that isn't the shocking part. Apparently, along with all these qualifications under her name, Jasmine also has a PhD in Education and Research. This degree awarded her the designation of a doctor with her name. But that's not all. Now, Pineda is working hard to educate her sisters as well. Recently, she claimed that she had successfully paid the fees of one of her siblings and was really proud of her achievement. Indeed, Jasmine might have received backlash for a lot of things, but when it comes to supporting her family, she is doing a great job. TLC's 90 Day Fiancé franchise stands out as with its unique reality show concept. A non-US citizen and an American must decide within 90 days whether to marry. The period in question is the duration of a K-1 visa, also known as a fiancé visa, which allows the non-US citizen to enter the US and, in most cases, meet their partner for the first time. The spin-off series, 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, delves into the period preceding the approval of the K-1 visa, showcasing the often tumultuous journey of the couples involved. Among the many couples featured on TLC's hit shows, Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda stand out for their unique dynamics. After meeting online in 2019, the couple began sharing their romance with TLC's audience in 2021, initially appearing on 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, before transitioning to the main series in 2023. Jasmine, a native of Panama City, and Gino, residing in Michigan, have had numerous explosive conflicts on screen. Given their 18-year age difference, with Jasmine being the younger of the two, and their distinct cultural backgrounds, it's no surprise that their disagreements often escalate dramatically. Here, we've highlighted 5 of their biggest fights, so if you're not caught up on all the episodes, be wary of spoilers ahead. While Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda have been a fiery couple ever since we first met them in Season 5 of 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, their first big fight left everyone speechless. A couple of months after Gino and Jasmine got together, Gino shared intimate pictures of Jasmine with his former girlfriend without Jasmine's knowledge. Jasmine only learned about this sometime in 2021, when the ex-girlfriend sent her screenshots of their conversation. Upon confronting Gino, he initially denied the incident but later confessed, admitting he did it to provoke jealousy in his ex-girlfriend. "That was rubbing it into her, yes," Gino said on the show as Jasmine started crying. Understandably hurt, Jasmine said that she had lost all trust in him before walking away. Soon after, Jasmine discovered Gino had also mocked her jealousy while texting with his former partner. Feeling betrayed, Jasmine decided to confront Gino again, stating, "You did bad to me. You'll pay for it." Despite Gino's attempts to downplay the situation by claiming the photos weren't explicit, Jasmine lost her temper. "That was a part of my privacy," she wailed in response. Eventually, Gino acknowledged his wrongdoing, but Jasmine retaliated, threatening to expose his intimate photos to the public. The confrontation escalated, with Jasmine even lunging at Gino before being escorted by producers. While the two eventually made up, Gino continued to downplay his actions in a subsequent tell-all special episode. In an August 2023 episode of 90 Day Fiancé, before the 90 days, tensions flared between Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda over their lifestyle preferences. Gino traveled to Panama to visit Jasmine, who was awaiting approval for her K-1 visa. The couple first clashed over the visa process, with Jasmine expressing frustration at its slow pace. During their argument, Jasmine asked Gino if he would help pay for their $3,000 per month apartment if they couldn't be together, to which Gino suggested finding a more affordable place. However, Jasmine flat out rejected the idea. "You sound a little spoiled," Gino responded via People, after which all hell broke loose. Jasmine started listing some of the expenses Gino cashed out on for his former partners, stating, "For 1 week's vacation, you paid more than what I'm begging you for 1 month for me to live in a comfortable place." Their disagreement escalated into a chaotic scene in which clothes were thrown out of closets, doors slammed, and insults exchanged. Eventually, they calmed down and attempted to discuss their issues, with Jasmine accusing Gino of not providing enough financial support, which he vehemently denied. "That is Bull's asterisk, he said, reminding her that he'd been financing her needs ever since they met. When the two sat down with TLC's cameras to dissect the incident, tensions reignited. During their confessional in the August 2023 episode, Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda attempted to discuss their earlier incident but found it difficult to remain calm. Initially, Jasmine claimed that Gino was more of a priority to her than she was to him. "That's what hurts, because I should be the most important person in Gino's life," said Jasmine, adding, "more important than his family or anyone." Gino responded by saying that he placed equal importance on his family and Jasmine, which failed to satisfy her. "Are you serious?" she retorted before erupting into another bout of yelling. She went on to reprimand Gino for comparing her to his family, prompting him to become enraged. "You don't think my family is important?" he shouted back, triggering a barrage of insults exchanged between them. After Gino walked away from her, Jasmine insulted his family, calling them trash. "I'm out of here," declared Gino, to which Jasmine responded by saying she was going to go back with her ex, saying, "He's the best man that I have ever had, and I'm going back to him. He's the most important person in my life." Jasmine then proceeded to say that she had cheated on Gino with her ex-boyfriend Dane, a claim she later admitted was untrue. Subsequently, the couple broke things off on camera, but they eventually reconciled despite the explosive fight. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda's love story made its way onto 90 Day Fiancé in Season 10, but despite their passionate connection, they still faced tumultuous moments. This time around, Jasmine went behind Gino's back to get a Brazilian butt lift. In an October 2023 episode, Jasmine explained that she had lost too much weight in preparation for her upcoming wedding with Gino, which left her feeling insecure about her buttocks. As she didn't have money, she spent the $8,000 Gino had given her as a wedding dress budget to get implants in her derriere. During a subsequent episode, while enjoying a couple's massage during a getaway, Jasmine had to request the masseuse avoid her behind due to pain, arousing Gino's curiosity. Upon learning of Jasmine's procedure, Gino expressed disappointment, stating that they could have spent the money on more essential needs. This led to a tense moment, resulting in Gino walking out, visibly upset. However, the worst part of it was that Jasmine's ex-partner Dane contributed an additional $2,000 towards the BBL procedure, which Gino didn't know at the time. As they prepared to return home, Jasmine disclosed Dane's financial help to Gino, who, though not displaying too much outward emotion, admitted feeling deeply hurt. Consequently, he asked Jasmine to cease all communication with Dane, which she promptly did. Although not as dramatic as some of their previous arguments, this might be the worst thing Jasmine has done to Gino, in our opinion. In a November 2023 episode of 90 Day Fiancé, tensions once again rose when Jasmine Pineda came across a tube of lip gloss, not her own, beneath the seat of Gino Palazzolo's car, sparking a heated exchange. Gino vehemently denied any knowledge of the lip gloss or its owner, and insisted he had never been unfaithful to Jasmine. However, she remained unconvinced and became distraught, wailing, "I want to go home." While driving, Gino became visibly annoyed with Jasmine's reaction, telling her, "You are so ridiculous, it's sickening." As she bawled in the passenger seat, Gino suggested she shouldn't be with him if she didn't trust him. Jasmine then requested to be taken home, but Gino opted to arrange an Uber for her to go to a hotel instead. He dropped her off in a parking lot, prompting Jasmine to angrily tell him, "You're dead, Gino. You're dead," before slamming the car door. Stranded and upset, Jasmine cried, "I don't have my passport, I don't have anything." In a subsequent interview with Extra TV, tensions between the couple persisted as they discussed the origins of the lip gloss. Gino maintained that anyone could have left it in the car over the years, while Jasmine revealed she had contacted the lip gloss manufacturer, determining it couldn't have been older than a year. Although they eventually moved past the incident, the owner of the lip gloss remains unidentified.